Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're at the Alpha Communications Centre. Now, I do want to throw out that at this difficulty of accessible, you could do the Hunter's Meadow. You could probably beat most of the swarms and get to the Coast of Bones. You could probably beat the Narrow Pass. I mean, don't get me wrong, the options are limitless. Now, the reason I go for the Alpha Communications Centre is I want more research and more Empire points, so my options are a bit more open. And yeah, so let's start into it. What do we know about it? It was a satellite communications centre, judging by the antennas rising above the forest. It is a lot of technology and pre-war relics, so let's go. We've already upgraded Callus once. I think I took his attack speed. That's what I took, yeah. So, let's just bounce right into this. Get everything comfy. And now, let us go.
Let's go. No fear.
I'm trying to think, is this the location I remember? Interestingly enough, you can see there's actually like pre-war trucks and all. Obviously, we don't see tanks or anything. I did originally think that they were going to release like a part 2, and that was going to play a part. I think this might get us grenades. So grenades are a fantastic thing to use. Don't throw one too close to yourself or near explosive barrels. Bad time all around. If you click that, you exit the mission, so we obviously don't want to do that. Read a wee bit of the sign. A lot of these give you just a bit of ideas to what was going on. So the infected population, restricted access. Oh, this was to control the infected population. And normally there's quite a large outside area that you can roam about in. In most maps, it seems this one doesn't have too much going on. I think I was telling you all last time that if you click from target to target, it speeds up the process of firing. And it gets gradually better as you improve your attack speed. You can get it down to quite a T. Boom. Okay, we've cleared the entrance and we're going to follow up again. Any flashing objects, pick it up. Now, that did give us a med kit and 4 grenades. On this difficulty, you get a whole lot more items. Now, do not disturb the cook. Now, the cook, he's a massive infected, so we're going to leave him just for a second and instead go into the barracks. Now, the barracks here has, I was going to say a lot of troops, but I forgot I'm obviously not playing at the higher difficulty. This is normally crawling. There's still a fair few infected to kill, though. Heck, sometimes even turning the brightness up could be a viable, like, strat. Okay, we got another grenade. They're going to keep spawning, so we don't want to waste too much time. That's some gold we can find. Any other collectibles? Always look at containers and anything golden. And, of course, anything that flashes. We'll open this. Okay, we've got some runners. Let them bunch up before firing, since we do have the ability to take out a group. Albeit a small one, but... Warehouse A, attention, clearing and maintenance staff have moved organic waste for recycling and storage. Ooh. Now again, if you were opening that, you could have just backed up to here, and they would have obviously had to run, and most of them would attack the wooden barrier. So next time, don't stand right here. When you open it, run, pause and immediately click here, run back. If you feel you could be overwhelmed. Now this room is obviously full of grinders and bodies of infected. I won't spoil the storyline, as well. You know, we'll learn stuff as we go along. I obviously haven't completed. I know the story quite well. Right, we'll open this. Now, Big Chubsy here. We haven't seen one yet. 500 health. They don't seem to... I don't know the regen, obviously. They don't really regen in these tactical missions. They have 40 attack damage, so if they get up to Callus, it's a bit of a problem. We do have some armor, but ideally, we don't want this guy to get too close. Now, we do have a pretty powerful attack of 50, but we also have grenades, which we can just we can lob. How much does a grenade take off? Half his health. Look, you can throw a second one. Again, mightn't be recommended as the most efficient way, because you would have brought him in here. You could have kited him over that, and then perhaps run him in here. But listen, if you're at this, just use the grenades. You can complete 99% without a single grenade. It just would take you ages in certain maps. So on this one, it is no exception. Now, be sure to check all the barrels. There we go. And crates. Barrels and crates. And then these boxes tend to always have something in them. That seems to be the kitchen cleared. Anything else going on? Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Wee golden piece. Do you know, I've had several playthroughs and I couldn't actually tell you if they are randomized and what containers, and whether the gold pieces are also randomized. So if you do find them, well then you know they're not randomized, and if you don't find them, well, you should be able to find them at some point. There are some nasty places they can be hid. I'll be the first to admit that. Can be pretty, like, disgusting where they hide these gold pieces. Okay, let's see. Appears to be a bit of a firing range here. Now the sound will eventually attract these guys. I wouldn't worry too much. They're slow walkers, so again, we're gonna clear out this courtyard. I love the assets in all these tactical missions. This was obviously a weapons rack. We targeting. Just the later on you get into this game, you just realise there was so much attention to detail, and whoever made most of the assets just didn't get paid enough. They're so good. Be sure to always use the minimap if you're wondering, you know, where all the infected are, the wee red dots. Just keep an eye out. Okay, we'll clear through all of these.
They're already dead. Let's kill the enemies of the Empire.
Okay, I took 5 damage.
I'll have some tricks up my sleeve.
First bit of damage in the campaign. Right, so the whole point of this was just fighting through to this crate, which may give us 2 more grenades. That's okay. I'm not going to be bad to them. I could heal up. I have 3 med kits, but it's only 5 damage. Whoa. Okay, now we have a few runners in here that we will have to take care of. Now the noise will eventually just start attracting enemies, so you'll want to be aware of that. You can use it to your advantage though. You can see we're slowly pulling them out. These pipes do act as barriers. You can shoot over the pipes in this level. And on any level, so always bear that in mind. Gives you a good line of sight as well. That's all the runners there. There's a few more here. We can afford to move up. Even auto firing, he clears through them like nothing. Okay, so see if you scroll over something that lights up with a wee gear. Yeah, we'll get whatever that is, and then move down. There's nothing to open here, so this next door. Again, there can be wee disgusting ammo boxes sitting here with an item. So again, something to bear in mind. It appears to be some sort of steam generator room, like with all the turbines. Yeah. Quite the setup. Okay, these runners, boom. We got a nice shot off, taking 2 out in one go. Nothing in this box. Again, not every box has an item. So, as long as you run your eyes over it. This is going to get pretty insane once we get to the courtyard. I won't spoil what's up these stairs, but I know at some higher levels I was. Whoa! Makes sense that you're hiding there with a med kit. I would give the odd player a fright. Okay, we'll heal up. We'll just may as well. That's a lot of bodies. You can see the chubbies in amongst all the fresh infected and all. Whoa! Ah, you could have used a grenade for that. You can see I took no damage there because just as they got to me, I got a great multi-shot off. And that's one thing about Callus that is just fantastic, is he can get away with that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Sometimes that can happen. So once you throw the grenade in, that would have detonated. Thankfully, we didn't need to use that, so... Sales, Sector B. Attention, dangerous rebel prisoners. Do not feed... Or do not feed the beasts. As you approach the rebel mercenary, he looks at you with surprise and says, "Whoa, well, so a rat of the Empire comes to free us. It looks like it's our lucky day, and yours too, little soldier. Under other circumstances, we would have blown your head off and the rats would be devouring your brains right now. We will follow you until we get out of the fortress, then we will part ways. You have been warned, follow your path and don't look back." So we have snipers. You'll have to walk right up to each of them to recruit them. As veteran snipers, they have a little more attack damage and twice the attack speed. Probably one of the most formidable units in the entire game. And also in this room. We can get a few more of them. So we have 5. And trust me, we need all of them. So, let's go. And rather than going gold, they go from brown to this really stylish, like, kind of teal blue colour. Like a greeny blue, almost. Which is pretty awesome. So, prepare yourselves. This is going to get real dicey in a second. Oh, the path on here is kind of funky. Okay, so access to the radio in Tennis Park. Attention, do not enter. The infected have invaded the outer courtyard and the command centre. So, technically, this part was the last to fall, and the rebels got a lucky turn in that the infected didn't break in. Do be careful, though. They will crawl out of that little hole there. Pause. Okay, this is only part of the courtyard. The courtyard is huge. What I am going to do is I'm just going to throw a grenade out right away, detonating loads. And quite literally, you just gotta stand here and mow them down. The snipers are very fast. Problem is, you can still get overwhelmed, as they will continue to attract loads. At this level, though, I'm actually curious if I stand here with Callus at the front. I think I don't have to move. Because we've got 3 med kits and we've got grenades, so I could have threw more grenades out. But I was just curious. So we threw that first grenade. If I threw it a wee bit more to the right, it would have connected with this. And would have, obviously set off a few more explosions. Beautiful part about these tactical missions is you really can take your time at a much higher level. There is no time limit. You can pause, unpause. None of them have time limits whatsoever. Only time limit is maybe like your dinner's about to be ready or something, or you're about to go play with the boys. See, because Callus is very big warning if you're playing Callus, as he has an area of effect. If he was to shoot a zombie and he was relatively close to this barrel, he will just detonate the barrel. You also can just fire like that. Now, the barrels have a fair wee distance. I think it's at least a tile around them. Maybe 2. Now, we were 2 away. So, always bear that in mind. Now, we will move in with the snipers. There's a lot more in the courtyard. Don't be fooled for even a second. I think I'll throw that Starwee Hornet's Nest over there. If you want to generate noise, trust me, that's the way to do it. Now, these snipers should pretty much hold their own for a while. There's a secret path there that takes us into the woods. So whilst the snipers are sniping, we will let them do that. I couldn't understand how I couldn't get all the points for this level once. And I racked my head until I seen this little gap.
Yes.
What?
Tell me what to do. For the glory of Quintus. What?
Huh? What is this? Why is there 2 wooden barriers here?
Orders from the Empire?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure what these are doing here.
Just tell me.
And I'm not sure if I can do too much about it. Huh. Do I have to lure? These, I never remember these being here.
For the Empire. Yes. Excellent idea, sir.
Was this added in the patch or something?
Hate rats, don't you? That's easy.
But I can't get by these.
Okay.
That's an awfully curious thing.
Okay.
I wonder.
Nice.
That's very strange. I mean, I could lure a few zombies over here
No problem.
with a sniper.
I need to kill something.
I don't really want to do that. Need all the points though.
Yes. For the humans. Anything more?
I smell this coming. Yeah. Bullseye.
What?
Who do you want me to punish?
Okay. I'm gonna run all them over there.
Nothing better than putting a bullet through some brains.
Let's go.
Tell me your darkest thoughts. Slow but lethal.
I have an idea.
Nice.
I have a really good idea.
At your service.
I need to kill something. Bullseye. All right. Yeah.
Can you use... Oh no.
Let's go. Nice target. Yeah. Slow but lethal. That's a certain kill. It's a nice day to die. Yeah. All right. Slow but lethal. Die.
Right, I didn't want to lose him,
For the humans.
but I think that's the only way... What? Why he's not attacked? I'm so confused.
For the Empire.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Come on. That's easy.
I've never seen that before in any of my playthroughs. I just start attacking that.
Yes.
Whoa! See that? Bad pathing.
Quality.
I'm being silly about this. Maybe I've got to carry a barrel over and detonate the barrel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, give me some.
Could be an idea.
For the Empire.
Pity that sniper. Well, he's a rebel sniper. Rebel scum.
All right.
We'll clear the rest of the courtyard out.
Right. Orders from the Empire. Come on. The party has just begun.
It doesn't seem to be wandering anywhere close.
I need to explode a skull. Nice target. Let's go.
What? Wonderful.
My rifle is ready.
No fear.
All right.
Oh, we don't need to collect that.
Like a snake with its prey. I need to kill something. My rifle is ready.
On your orders, Commander.
Now this is the bit you need the grenades for.
Yes.
Tell me your darkest thoughts.
At your service.
I'm actually going to have this guy open. Because there's a few executives in here. And I completely missed that.
Yes. Great. For the humans.
Yeah, so eventually we'll be able to upgrade our damage to where he's more of a one-shot kill.
Amazing.
Okay, we're missing 30 points.
Yes. Understood.
Thankfully, we've got an available barrel for my next idea. I don't honestly know what these are doing here. I'm going to lift the barrel over and see if we can detonate it. We have a few more if we need more. And I just want to check. I've missed anything. No. Right. Let me set up this barrel thing, see how it goes. Okay, we'll set it up. Let's see. I don't honestly believe I ever remember needing to do that. That completed the game, but what? How would you know? Like, nah, that definitely wasn't there the last time I played. I just remember finding the gap and having to go there, but like that was extreme. Anyway, awesome.
Excellent ideas. For the glory of Quintus.
We lost one sniper. That's okay.
Of course.
Now, in terms of the infected kind of pouring out, the two holes, one there and one there, they do spew out an awful lot more at a higher level. But you can see the wee command center, similar vibe going on of the last few. But there was one time I did a playthrough, right? I think it was the brutal one, and I got 290 research points. And I dropped 10. And you don't know how awkward a situation that made. When you're trying desperately... I'm just going to walk these guys out there. They can walk by everyone. A wee decrepit one just... just walked bam. No care in the world. These snipers are ripped though. Look at them. Mad. An army of veteran snipers are arguably one of the best compositions in the game. An army of them, an army of veteran soldiers, all comes down to your own personal preference. But it's pretty easy. All covered, all scored, got optional, maxed everything. Again, what we're going to do from this point, we could take out any of the swarms. It's really the world's our oyster, but I'm going to go Hunter's Meadow, so we'll talk about what we're going to pick up in the next episode for Hunter's Meadow. So that'll be episode 5. Catches over there. Thank you.